This is Uganda in East Africa. It is a poor country, for there has been much war and a lot of disease. Hello, my name is Beatrice, and I am 9 years old. I have never been to school, but more than anything, I want someday to go to school. Yet there is hope, for this family has been given a goat by Heifer Project International. The animal was paid for by children of the Niantic Community Church. The animal is kept in a pen, and food is brought to it. This keeps the goat from foraging and hurting the environment. Then the land can be used for crops, rather than overgrazed and eroded. Beatrice's family goat will soon have a baby, and when it does, there will be extra milk to sell. And when that happens, Beatrice will finally get her wish. She'll be able to go to school.
Which means before it was
It makes me sad when I see my friends at school, because I want so much to be there myself. When I grow up, I promise to help other poor children the same way I was helped.
I stand here as proof of what can be achieved, of one story among many of those living change, of life transformed because of the opportunities I was given. I particularly remember when I was 9 years old, like you have seen in the video, how I desperately wanted to go to school, and so did many of my friends. I kept begging my mother to let me go, but I knew they could not afford it. No one ever asked us as children what we wanted when we wanted to grow. I wanted to learn how to read, how to write, how to speak, that language that the children spoke every day as they passed by my home. They spoke in English, which is taught in the schools in Uganda. I wanted to become a nurse. I wanted to become a doctor. And oh, by the way, I even wanted to become a pilot. I know, I'm a big dreamer. But through the gift of a dairy goat given to my family from Heifer International, I was able to save money from the sales of the goat's milk, which I used to pay for my school fees. That's how my journey to education began 9 years ago. The journey that brought me to Connecticut College and to the Clinton School of Public Service, and here today, through many wonderful friends who connected me to other opportunities here in the US, some of whom, by the way, are seated here in the audience. Mr. and Mrs. Sin, thank you for being here, and thank you for being my wonderful family in the US. This small gift that cost $120 from children in a Sunday school class in Niantic, Connecticut, is also the same gift that has changed my family, my siblings, who have been able to go to school. It is our only source of income. And although that is so hard for you to relate to right now, they are teachers and they are doctors. And some of them are still in school, hoping to be IT specialists and journalists. Don't let anybody tell you that the right assistance does not make a difference. I know I have been very fortunate to have completed my education. I will always be grateful, but I'm absolutely determined to give back. Today, I'm able to speak to you because someone gave me the opportunity to achieve my dream of education. I am proof that, as Dr. Jeffrey Sachs says, that small investments can make a big difference. I am not, I promise, that special. I think I was just given a chance to shine. And I'm glad that I can stand here and speak to you in a language that you understand, a language that is so foreign to my own culture. I can look at you and tell you that I am a proud, educated African woman. I feel confident and very empowered to go back to my own community and be the drive to the change that I think ought to be there. And I think that it's our duty to spread that chance to millions of more children and to communities across the developing world. It is my hope, therefore, that my story can be the story of thousands of children across Africa and the world. I know there are millions, many more, Beatrices out there in the villages across the world. For one, I would like to be their voice, since they are not here today, to thank you all individually for all the individual efforts that you put in to care about them, to share with them your resources and your knowledge, for the positive impact that you have caused in their lives. They are grateful, and I'm glad to be able to say that to you. I know that many of us in this room and Millennium Promise and Heifer International have already stepped up to give them a voice, as you have given me today. Thank you for coming to listen to me. I'm really honored to be here today. Thank you.